There's interesting scientific research that tells us how well people remember what you tell them in a presentation. Turns out they can remember about 70% of what you say at the beginning, only 20% of what you say in the middle, and after you say conclusion, they remember nearly 100% of what you say at the end of your presentation. So over the course of, say, a 1-hour presentation, this actually means only the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes are the most memorable. The problem is, most presentations put the meat in the middle. Typically, in the middle here, where the attention is sagging significantly, and we call this the hammock effect. You put your customer or your prospect into the hammock. So you open your presentation with the usual slides about your company, how many years you've been in business, how big you are, what you sell, and then you show a map of the world and all the dots of your locations, and then you show a timeline of all your innovations, and then finally you show a slide with all the logos of your clients, just like everybody else. Unfortunately, you've just talked all about you when the customer's most interested in hearing something new about what they need to do. When you finally get around to talking about what the customer cares about, they are in the sagging attention hammock in the middle, only remembering 20%. So to fix this, you need to think differently about your presentations. You need to think about how you can open really hot. Tell your audience something they didn't already know about a problem or missed opportunity they didn't even know they had. Then you have to create deliberate, specific, attention-grabbing spikes in the middle of your presentation to keep them out of that 20% hammock. And then finally, at the end, where they're really ready to learn something, you need to make sure and close hot with something other than questions and answers. Give the audience something they will remember and be able to retell long after your presentation. Now that you know the research behind presentation retention, you need to make sure to create and deliver presentations that defeat and avoid the hammock.